Hey guys, it's P. Scott here. So today I'm going to review my trip to Canada's Wonderland that I went to the other day. So first off, I'm going to start with getting into the park. So I got there with my friends, DJ Danzo and Troublemaker, around I think 11:30. So we drove. Parking was about $25, so it's not too bad. I honestly thought that it'd be more. The parking lot lineup, there was no lineup. As well, trying to find a parking spot, that was a little bit hard, but there was no lineup. So we parked our car. We then went to front gate. Now, shockingly, a front gate was not that busy. I've seen on YouTube videos and TikToks, front gate can be very bad at times. I know someone on TikTok who went a couple weeks ago, and to get into the park, it was about a 2-hour lineup. We only had to wait about 5 minutes. We had to go, so there was no lineup. There was a few people ahead of us, but it wasn't anything bad. So we went through security. That went great. As well, for people who don't know, you don't have to reserve a time anymore. You just have to reserve a day to actually go to Wonderland. So we went in Wonderland. So now here's the rules about masking. I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant about this. So inside the theme park, you don't have to wear a mask, except for when you go into buildings, fair enough. But you have to wear masks on rides. That I totally disagree with. Now here's why. On all the rides, you are socially distanced. So let's say you're going with a group of people. You can sit with that person in your group, but everyone else is basically away from you. So I don't get why you have to wear a mask on the roller coaster. But also, not only that, by the end of the day, with the heat, wearing a mask on the roller coasters, I nearly passed out, and so did my friend, a Troublemaker, who you all know. It makes no sense to wear a mask on a roller coaster where half the time it'll blow off. It won't even stay on your face. And not only that, you can't breathe, and it's a hot day. That's one of the most stupidest rules or laws I've ever seen, wearing a mask on a roller coaster. I totally get if you're inside a building, okay, that's great. But on a roller coaster, come on. That's crazy. I don't even know why they have that. That was my only rant that I'm actually going to go about today. Wearing masks on rides. So now let's talk about our experience. We only got to go on some rides. So we went on Top Gun, Wonder Mountain Guardian, Wildebeest, Mindbuster. I can't remember what else. A few of my other friends went on other rides. We did want to go onto Yukon Striker, but the lineup was really long, so we couldn't go because we got there at 11:30, and then the lineup was bad throughout the day. I think we tried to go on to Leviathan, and that was busy too. So yeah, I had never been on Wonder Mountain Guardian before, which was an amazing ride. It basically only lasts a minute. I don't want to spoil it, but near the end of the ride, there's actually a bit of a fall. It's really cool. It's not scary at all. But yeah, so that was pretty much it. Lineups, for the most part, for most of the rides that we went on, were okay. Also, we went on the stunt coaster, which actually used to be the Italian Job. So now here's a little history lesson for you. Back in the day, when I think it was Paramount owned the park, the backlot stunt coaster used to be called the Italian Job, based off the movie video game that I used to play. So on the ride, there used to be fire and gunfire from a police helicopter. The animatronics are still there, except they don't actually do that anymore. And then there also used to be water that used to spray up. So now the ride is basically just another stunt coaster. It's not even exciting anymore. There's no no special effects or whatever. As well, the haunted house ride in Kidsville, I think it's called Boo Blasters. Sorry, I don't really know the name of it. That used to be, back in the Paramount days, a Scooby Doo's haunted house, and I rode that with my dad back in the day. And the one thing that I do remember is, near the end of the ride, there was a live actor dressed as a Scooby Doo, and he used to dance around, and I think you used to get to shoot him. I know, weird, right? But yeah, but like now, they don't have that anymore. It's basically just a regular haunted house. I actually preferred Wonderland when it was owned by Paramount. That's when the Tomb Raider ride was there. I just found that there was a lot more theming. Cedar Fair is a good owner. Don't get me wrong, but I think I just liked it better under Paramount. You know, it was just better. Yeah, so I also can't wait for Winterfest, and I also can't wait for Halloween Haunt. I've never been to Haunt. I can't wait to do that in October or maybe September. Look for a video dropping sometime in the next month or two when I do that, when Haunt opens. Also, I'll be doing a Winterfest review when I go, probably around December. I can't wait. I've actually been to Winterfest 2 years ago, before Wonderland shut down because of COVID. Amazing. So there was a show. I don't really want to spoil it. It was called Tinker's Toy Factory, and it's in the Canterbury Theater. So basically, for those of you who know Wonderland, that's in the medieval times area. As soon as you go through main gate on the right, you go in through the drawbridge or whatever it's called, and then the theater's on the right. And it's basically shaped like a castle. So basically, you know, it is what it is. That was an awesome show. I really enjoyed it a lot back then. So yeah, but this is about Canada's Wonderland the other day. But yeah, so I would probably give my a visit to Wonderland yesterday probably a 4 out of 5. So good. Again, the only thing that I really didn't like is that you have to wear a mask on the rides. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. You already have social distancing. You already have stuff like that. There's no point in having to wear a mask on a roller coaster, except for if you want to kill people. Because I felt like I was nearly gonna die because of the heat, also the exhaustion. By the end of the day, after my last ride, we had to run and try to get water. We were so dehydrated. That is one more thing that I have to rant on to. I'm sorry. So they said they had a water fountains. They used the human drinking fountains as water fountains. Are you kidding me? Why not just build water fountains? Water bottle refill stations, sorry. You know, like they have in the schools and whatnot. Just build those. Don't make it a human drinking fountain. You know, the old school ones you used to have to press and whatever. That's what they have. Are you kidding me? So those are the two things I didn't like. One, the masks on roller coasters, which made no sense whatsoever. And two, the water bottle filling stations made no sense to me, and I think it was stupid. But all in all, I had a great day. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Peace.